Welcome back, everybody, to the continuation of our Let's Play of Space Exploration Krastorio 2 and not AAI vehicles. It's still lying on my tongue, and I'm pretty sure every now and then I've said it like that. Good. So, as I've promised, I've made the outpost over here. It just took some time, and I was only being a little bit lazy, and I was watching something on the side, as you always do when you build an outpost. We are making the chlorine gas over here. This facility over here has also been put in and is already running at full capacity. Maybe I will put in some efficiency modules in here, because this thing over there is pulling in 33 megawatt of power, which is quite a lot actually. But for now, it's fine. For now, it can draw the power if it wants to. We also have the ammonia machine over there, but the ammonia isn't going anywhere at the moment, so it just sits there. But we are prepared for the future if we do want to make that ammonia a thing. Good. Then, of course, this over here has been mining for a while, and we almost have enough in here for a shipment. But we do need to do one thing, and that is process our rare earth metals. Now, rare earth metals, not only do you need chlorine gas to mine them, you also need chlorine gas, or hydrochloric acid more or less, to process them. So it's a little bit different than the processing of iron, enriched iron. It's over here. You get by adding sulfuric acid to the mix, same for copper, but for the rare earth metals, we need hydrogen chloride. So we're going to make that on site. We're going to keep the I think the rest of the thing is the same. Yeah, the recipe is the same. Is it though? Wait a minute. No, it's not. It's slightly different. We get less enriched rare metals out of this. How is the base recipe? Okay, the base recipe is a 2-to-1, and this one over here turns that into a 9-to-6. So it's still better, so we should definitely do that. So we can almost reuse everything we need. Also, I probably should have done this earlier. I do have a modular armor, and I kind of dismissed it since it only has 2x2 grid, but actually, you can get quite a bit of stuff in here. And I think the main reason why I dismissed stuff is I think I saw a portable generator recipe that was the size of 3x3. Maybe we can still find it in here. But the small portable generator I have over here is definitely more than enough. Yeah, I think I was looking at this thing over here and was like, oh yeah, portable generator, we need that. And this one is the size of 3x3, and well, then you can't really put anything useful in here. But we do have a small personal robot port over here, which we can use to do some bot work with pocket bots if we want to. And a small portable generator, and very important, a jetpack. We can now again fly around, and moving around with a jetpack is just so much nicer on this map. Good, good, good. Also in there is, of course, the night vision goggles, as well as the belt immunity equipment and a bit of a battery, so that we can just have a bit more of a buffer. Good. So, what is the objective for today? Well, we want to enrich those materials, and I've kind of chosen this area over here. I did go out of my way and pushed out the perimeter wall all the way over there. I also killed some biters over there, so that we can now not really safely use this area, but start using this area over here to start putting down some stuff. And I thought to myself, you know what, over here? Over here, we can put down our ore enrichment center. But first and foremost, we need to get rid of some of these cliffs so that we have some space to work with. There we go. There we go. We can actually do that in flying modes. There we go. Way more fun. It's way more fun dropping bombs when you're flying. Good. I also got some machines in my pocket. I hope it will be enough. Let's put down one of these. Here over there, we are going to be making some hydrochloric acid. We have to start off with that one. So this one needs 50 chlorine gas and 50 hydrogen every 5 seconds. That is good. We also know how to get that stuff. We get it from over here. If we do this over here, we get 20 every 5. So we have already a natural ratio over here of, let's see, this one and this one. Then we just check this one again. If we have 5 of these, we make 20. And then if we have 5 of these, we need 50. However, they need 10 each. It's a 5-to-2 ratio. There we go. Got there in the end. Then the other question is, how much chlorine gas do we need? Well, let's figure that one out. Not a lot, but still a bit. I do kind of want to either A, get a full belt. Well, we wanted to get rid of that either way, so that is fine. Is that part of... No, it's not. Let's just fly over there real quick. Actually, we can't do that via remote. We don't even need to fly over there because the roboports are also in the network. So we can just do something like, let's see. Let's just one over there. And then that should all be in range and it should all be repaired automatically. Nice, nice, nice. Good. So back to this. I do either want to have a full belt output of the enriched rare metals or a full belt input of the raw rare metals. I think I go for the output belt. Each one of these machines makes 2 enriched rare metals per second. So we will probably need something like 1, 2, 3. This is 4. This is 8. This is a full yellow belt going out. Now, I don't really think we need much more than this. Main reason, mining it already takes like forever. So processing it will also take forever. We don't really need to process it too much. We could double it down. Yeah, why not? Then we're done with it for a whole time. And then we just get 1 red belt out of this one and call it a day. I'm happy with that. Good. Let's go for a red belt output. That does mean that we are going to need... for every 3 machines, we need 10 hydrochloric acid per second. We got 16. That is 50, a little bit above 50. Ooh, a little bit above. And you know what? It will run a little bit suboptimal. That's fine. So we are going to go with 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will make 50. Actually, we could just go for the 60 because then we have the natural ratio over here because it's a 5-to-2 ratio over there. So that is going to be yet another big machine. Lovely. So we need another 15 of these. We need 6 of these. We need this whole thing over there to make the hydrochloric gas that we need over here all into there. That is fine. Let's figure out something how we can do that. Actually, we already know something how we can do that. We can just copy-paste this exact facility over here. Well, not the... actually, the exact facility. Why not? With the exception of the ammonia output over there, that will never happen in this one. This is definitely a thing that will never ever happen here. Let's just take out these parts over here. Let's just make it a little bit more smooth. There we go. There we go. But this makes the amount of gases that we need. And this over here processes them. Now, we did hit a nice block over here. So let's maybe put that one back. There we go. Put it somewhere over here, something like that. It doesn't really matter. Actually, it does matter because aesthetics are important. And with this, we can do it like this and that. And then we have a nice connection like this. We do need to pull you down at least 1 further. Let's go as far as we can. Because we do need 2 over here, 1 over there. Left, right, copy, paste it over a couple times. Oh, wait a minute. Something went wrong over here. Something went terribly wrong over there. It's like this. Oh god, and that, and redo. something doesn't add up over there. Wait a minute. I think I just clicked the ghost a little bit fast. There we go. That's how it should look. There we go. And then over there as well. Perfect. Good. Yeah, that hits everything we need. Then we need 1 output. The output is going to be over here in the middle. And that's where the hydrochloric acid is coming from. This whole machine, we can maybe just tilt it on its side. Maybe like this even. Not quite sure yet. Now, there is one thing that we are going to be doing over here. I mean, we're already going to bring in stone, which we then process over here into sand, which then goes into here. I also want to do a second thing over here, and that is improve the steel production. Because look at this. We're not making enough steel. I'm not quite sure where all the steel is going. We could just follow the belt and figure it out, but I'm pretty sure it's being eaten somewhere at the end. Actually, it is backed up over here. So we can probably figure out where it is coming to an end if I follow my own crazy belt over here. Somewhere over here, not in the solar panels. Maybe in the ammo production. And most certainly it all goes into ammo production. Yes, that's where all our steel is going. And ammo production is going to be way more important in the future, so making more steel is definitely a thing we want to do. Good. Okay. That will be a facility on the side, and then... Yes. But yeah, we do need stone for steel as well, because we want to make sand, because we need the sand to make the wood, and we need the wood to make the coke. And even if we go full electric furnace, to make the steel, we still need the coke. So we still need to do something about that. But for now, we go with this one. Good. Yeah, each of these puts out 2 of these. We have 16. That is an output of 32 or a full red belt. The last 2 machines over there will be running a little bit suboptimal. So be it. And then we 1-to-1 convert that. Perfect. So 24 of these machines. Well, let's put it like this. 16 of these machines will consume 10 rare earth metals. They have a crafting speed of 2. 10 rare earth metals per second and push out 10. 24 of these will do 15. And we need a total of 48. So what we can do is exactly the same thing as we have done over here already. We just copy this whole thing, the whole shebang. That will be our output thingy. The only thing we need to do over here is make sure that this recipe over here is correct. Yeah, ooh, that thing is log. And then over here as well. I could have probably just copy pasted it over from the other side, but here we go. I'm just being lazy. Good. And then we just stick this thing underneath. Somewhere like here's good. We do have to make sure that yeah, that will be fine. You go like this. You go like that. There we go. And that is more or less our little sort of smelting. That is also the way we're gonna do it for. I was kind of thinking we should have probably done this earlier. And just set up like multiple of these smelting rows over here, like in a secluded area, because this is always going to be the same. Always. We do I have one of those in my pocket? Yeah, a filtration plant, because one thing we do need to do is filtrate for raw rare metals. There we go. Let's have a quick peek at these again. 3 of these push out 25. That's 3. Okay, that's 25. That's 50. About 75-ish. I think over here we made them smaller. Yeah, these are only stacks of 5. So every side over here needs a double pack of these, at least for this kind of construction. How is it that it's... Oh. Oh, God. Well, it's still fine. How is it that these over here manage to... because the recipe is different, because they make more. Because they make 9 to 9, and these over here make 9 to 6. Okay, that's why different. But that's fine, that's fine. We can work with that. Still, it's going to be 2 of these over here, and 2 of these somewhere over here. Probably just like that. And then we have the whole water cycle thing. It's starting to look more and more like a sword. Definitely a sword. If you're seeing something else, it's a sword. There we go. There we go. And then we just do the classic. Here we go. There we go. This one over there. That one over there. Perfect. And then we just run through here and place all of these. Here we go. Those are not required. Then we're going to need some outputs. Here we go. That should be fine. And we're going to need some power poles. Nice and easy power pole placement. Even connects up to over there, as expected. Lamps, very important. We always want to have some lamps over here. Now, we are going to be rebuilding our smelting facilities a couple times, because there is, of course, more advanced smelting facilities out there that we unlock later. So that's also one of the reasons why I don't really want to get too deep into this. We're just going to build it how we feel it to be correct, and then we're just going to leave it at that. Good. We got some water filtration. We can probably put in some kind of centralized water system, or maybe a partial water system over here. We could do something like this. Place you over there. That's the main output. Same thing over there. There is going to be a secondary input over here. That is just going to be the top-up line, because we do need to top up this machine. There we go. Actually, the top-up line, we could also put it over here. That's way better. Yeah, put that over there. Actually, no, that's... Well, it doesn't really matter. It really doesn't matter. Because I was actually thinking of putting this over there, but we can also put this thing over there. Oh, and by over there, I mean over here. Here we go. And then you over there, and you over there. Here we go. That should be fine. And then this over here is only there to top it up. Let's place these real quick in real. Combine it up. If everything over here is less than, say, 5,000, open up. That is going to be your thing and your thing alone. There we go. Top up line is in. And then the only thing we need to do over here is... Oh. Oh. No. I always forget. Oh, now it will be Yank. Actually, it will be not. We're just gonna have to do something like this. That'll be fine. Please, game, give me the ability to mirror structures. It will be so amazing, and we would have such amazing builds. But so be it. So be it. Good. I should have probably done this earlier, like this, but well, here we go. We're building a little bit ineffective today. That's fine. It's also getting late over here, actually. I'm having a couple of late night recordings, just so that I can have more time in the week, or more buffer in the week. Because last week, our backlog buffer was very low, to say the least, and I was not really happy with that. So this week around, I kind of want to be more on top of that. So there's going to be some extra recordings today, just so that we can get it done either way. Good. That's the sword of smelting. Definitely a sword, nothing else. And that is what's going to make us our rare metals. Good. We do need to move this around a bit and find a place for it. Actually, no, we don't. I think this thing can just stay over here where it is. But this thing over here, the utility facility, definitely needs to move around a bit. We could place you over here. I mean, this thing is making sand. We could easily put down a couple more sand makers over there and make some wood over there. And then maybe make some coke over there, belt it over there, where we then put down the new steel smelter. Yeah, that seems fair. That seems fair. Good. That means we need to hook this one up. So you're going to have connection over there. You're going to have connection over there. To this, to that, to this. And then the question is, how do we do the reach around? Well, we could do the reach around like this. That works perfectly fine. Then the water input over here, we don't need this pipe, we don't need that pipe, that is all done. And then this whole thing over here is almost complete. We do have an output in here. We should not forget about that these things over here do push out stuff. That stuff needs to go somewhere. We'll figure that out later. But at least then we have everything over here as well. And one power pole over there will be more than enough to fire up everything we need over there. Put a lamp over there, and we are good. Anything we need over there? No, that thing over there is also set and ready to go. This thing over there is set and ready to go. So we are good. So that is going to be, let's have a look at it. Yeah, the navigation satellite view is just so much better to highlight things at night, because you have like the light around your mouse pointer. You just can go like here, look over here, look over there. The night vision is nice, but this is just so much better. Good. We might flip out the output. It might go down. It might go somewhere else. We might put it on a train. We will probably just, well, you know us. It's going to be on a belt. It's going down there. It's going into the machine. It's going into the spaghetti bowl. There we go. Good. So then let's maybe also, we're going to build this. I'm going to build this off camera, but let's also think about improving that cooking of coke. Can we actually cook coke in an electric furnace? Is that a thing we can do? We can do that. Ooh. That's going to be good. So how much coke do we need? All of it, of course. But that's a good question, because we want to make steel. How much steel do we want to make? As much as we can. I definitely want to push in at least a yellow belt, maybe a red belt. I want to push in 2 red belts. 2 red belts of iron plate. Turn that all into steel. We need all that steel because it's going to be good for steel pipes and other things. I don't really see us using up much iron, but steel seems very important. We're also going to need steel later on for immersite. That is more or less... Is it immersite? Or is that made out of rare metals? Let's check real quick. But before I talk too much bullshit, which does happen every now and then. Is it even in here? There it is. Craft. No, that's made out of rare metals. Never mind. I was talking bullshit. Thank you, pass me. But yeah, we could put in a red belt of iron plate, and then out comes a 10er belt of steel plate. And if we double that with 2 red belts, then something like a 20 belt comes out. So a partial red belt. Could be fine. We could also maybe try to just push out an actual yellow belt of steel. That would mean 16 of these. 16 of these do a 10 steel plate output. 24 of these does a full yellow belt. Okay. And then they need iron plate. A lot. They would need... Oh, that's actually quite a lot they need. Because 16 of these consume a yellow belt. 24 of these... No, 16 of these consume a red belt. Keep in mind, crafting speed 2. So... Oof. You know what? I'm just going to feed in the red belt on both sides. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Good. But that would mean... how much do we need then? 16 of these consume 15. So 16 of these consume 6 coke. We need 12 coke in total because we're going to have 2 lanes of that. So we need to make 12 coke. This machine over here, to make 12 coke... wait a minute. That's a natural balance. We can just place... You require 3. You make 6. So 1 of these would be enough to feed up 2 production lines of this. Wait, does it? I'm confusing myself totally right now. No, you know how it is? It's even better. It's even better. How did I not see this one? I can already tell it's getting late, but it's going to be something like this. Coke, steel. They both run on the same speed, 16. This one over there, we just fill up the stuff we need. This one over there will be then provided left and right. So we can do something like this. We can do something like that. We might even be able to do something even better than that. How much steel do we need? We do need quite a lot of iron. And that's fine, but I kind of want to try to make this into... that's gonna be... No. We do need an output belt and an input belt. That's also a thing we need. I mean, I can already imagine this thing. Let's just place a couple more down so that we have a bit of a visual reference for ourselves. What we could do is move this in by 1. And move that in by 1. There we go. And then maybe move these over. And move these over. We can definitely pull in the belt over here. That could be our iron belt. But then these over here, they are more or less high and dry, which is not good. We could move this back out and move this back out. Put in the belt of wood over here and a bed of coal over there. A belt. That could work, but then how do we get this thing configured together? We can, I mean, the thing is, we need quite a lot of iron plate, and that has to go fast. So how about we do something like this? Move this one down, move this one up. Do something like this. Same thing over there. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. That will be the iron plate. And then we still have this one over here, going like this. Going like that. That over here can be the wood and the coal. And then we have everything together. Yeah, that looks fine. I like this one. And then as for the output will just be over here on the outside. And then you just get like a yellow over there and a yellow over there. We're going to place you real quick because there we go. We're going to make you one shorter. Here we go. You know what? This is fine. This is perfectly fine. And then we just need to push in wood. And we just need to push in coal. We don't have a coal train yet. That's fine. I don't think we need one. But with this, we have a nice little stackable build. And then the big question is, where do the power poles go? Well, definitely one over there. And definitely one over there. Because then we cover everything. and the lamp over here, and the lamp over there. And this is good. This is really nice. And then how many of these do we need in a row? 16, or 8 in this case. So 1, 4, 8, 16. That's going to be the new steel build. Nice. Let's also place this over here somewhere. I will probably shuffle this around after I figure out how and where I want to place stuff. The only thing we now need is we need to make enough coal. We got 16 of these. We actually need to make coal. We got 16 of these. That means we do need to make 12 wood per tick, or per cycle, per second. 12 wood per second. Well, isn't that just this thing over here, like double down? I think it is, because we need 7.5 over here to make it for this one, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We got 16 in over here as well. So we can just double down. One thing that is kind of curious to see is that the coke is not really flowing as fast over here. Even though this... Oh, you know why that is? Because the steel over here is not working as fast as well, because we're just not pushing in enough iron plates. These over here are sleeping most of the time. As you can see, that's the reason why we're not using up all that coke. But that will change. That will change. So we basically need this times 2. And that's also an easy build, because we can just copy paste from ourselves, as we have learned to do that. So we need one of these and one of these. In addition to everything else, we can place it over there. There we go. And then we just need the source of coal. We do have some coal over there. I might just turn that into a small coal outpost and just bring it in via train. This thing over there, I think, will just stay like this forever. But we should probably start thinking about doing some coal outposting either way. Good. What does the clock say? Perfect. 27 minutes. So I'm going to be building some stuff. We have planned and made new builds for enriched iron, for steel and enriched rare earth metals, which I hope we can put in. If you do like what you see, please do leave a like, a follow, a comment, a subscription. Every one of those tasks will help, or actions will help me growing my channel into something bloody amazing. You can also find me on twitch.tv/BoldViking, where I do even more Captain of Industry, RimWorld, and GTFO. And without further ado, because I'm getting really, really sleepy, I wish you all an amazing evening, and until next time, see you around!